Happy Sunday. So as we're into this new year and it's moving along quite nicely, I know it hasn't been very long, a couple of weeks, but you know what? We'll take it. So what I wanted to tell you, since we're early on in this year, don't mind me, I'm having a bad hair day. It's sticking out everywhere. What I want to say to you is that this is a time where you really want to be focused on really what you want to bring in. You know, what is the essence of what you would like to bring in this year? Is the essence peace, joy? What is the essence? You know, often we name, oh, I want this, I want to buy this, or I want to have this experience. Well, why? What is underneath, right? What is the essence of what you're trying to capture by going on that trip or whatever? So often we have to look behind things and ask for the whys. Why do we want this? Oops, there we go. What's most important to us? So I'm going to invite you, you know, I often do this. I'll pick 3 words for the year, and they'll be more in alignment with what I'm really trying to capture. Joy, peace, love, whatever it is for you. Pick 3 words and let these words guide you this year. I would say put them on, some of those Post-its around your house as a reminder. You know, put it where you're going to see it, on your bathroom mirror, in your kitchen by where you go to get your coffee cup, right? Do what you need to do as a reminder that says, you know, I'm not surrendering into all of this negative energy that's still playing out in the world. No, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to control my little piece of the earth, and I am going to control what I want to bring in. So you may say, okay, these are my 3 goals for the year, and you have those written. And then go and look at what is the essence of what you're trying to create. Is it joy? Is it peace? Is it love? Is it balance? What is it? And then really be conscious about that, allowing yourself to really come into what you really want to bring in. And if you find yourself wavering off that, come back to, no, joy. I choose love. I choose peace. And don't let these stray energies or frequencies drag you in, or even other people's dramas, right? Ever have a really good day and you're feeling great, and then one person throws it off, and you start to be in a place of getting, giving into the energies and the frequencies. I know I was, very drawn into that in the past, because most of us are empaths, or you wouldn't be drawn to this. So empaths tend to feel bad and they feel everything, and they want to be in that place of wanting to help, wanting to be of service and all of that. But we have to hold our own, right? Not to allow ourselves to get captured into that energies and swept away, because it'll ruin our whole day. And what I've noticed over the years, I don't do that anymore. I might have a 5-minute something, and I let it come up, and then I'm like, no, peace. I choose peace. And by saying even those words, I choose, it's really important. I choose peace. This person may be going through that, and I can feel bad for them. I can step back to guide them. But if I get it in with them, forget it. It's almost like being in this energy of sitting on a side bank of where there's a river or something, and somebody falls out of a boat and is like being carried down this river, and you can climb in the water with them and then go right with them, or you can extend a branch or something that's going to help them come out of it. So I choose peace. This may be happening around me. The world's certainly still having its challenges, but just for today, I choose peace, or I choose love, or joy, or balance, or magic, or whatever else it is that you choose. All right, moving on. upcoming week. Divine Dog Wisdom cards. Love these. We always get quite an earful with these. All right. These are so big, my hands don't want to go around them. So next week, ooh, protection. Put up your guard. Look at this. Isn't this cute? Put up your guard. Okay. If you fetch this card, you're in need of some kind of protection, either physically, emotionally, or spiritually. It may be time to provide protection for yourself or to seek protection from others. Conversely, you may be called on to provide protection for another. Perhaps you've been pawed, P-A-W-E-D, pawed over by an energetic assault you were not quite prepared for. Weren't we just talking about that? You may be feeling vulnerable or frightened in some way, seeing yourself as diminished and incapable of moving forward on your own. It's appropriate to shield yourself during or after an incident that's had your fur up. So that's grabbed you by the tail. You may need to draw the line with someone and make a new agreement. You may need to mark your personal territory that may be in need of regenerated time after time to maintain a sense of integrity. It says, even if you don't feel well-groomed for the job, sometimes the situation calls for becoming a protector of feelings, of values, of life itself. Beware of feeling too noble or better than when you're called to do this. The protectors can become the protected, and vice versa, especially as they age from young pup to hefty elder. Also remember to stay alert, not to fall into a protected mode so long that you lose the precious vulnerability that allows for deep connection to others. Don't dig in and then hold up too long in self-protection. Training, growth, and intimacy is needed at this time. So, we don't walk around worried about it. We know, I feel like we are protected, but don't we need to know that from time to time? We have to remind ourselves. Magdalene Oracle. Surrender. Surrender. I like that. As I look at the picture, she's just taking care of her body. She's resting and relaxing. She's just letting go. Surrender. At present, it seems that the harder you try, the more the things you want to elude. There's not much you can do at the moment except wait. Surrender your expectation and be patient. It's time you will get what you want. Though this may not come in the form that you expected. In the meantime, remember that you cannot control how others view things or what they think, say, or do. In time, you will come to realize that the current events are a blessing. You will emerge from the period of your life with a newfound sense of clarity, which will enable you to move forward in life with confidence. The emotional ups and downs you were currently experiencing will soon stabilize. You know, I find it interesting. For some reason this year, when I write the blog to go with this, I always do the blog first. And I've noticed in the couple we've done this year, I write the blog and then the cards are expressing exactly what was in the blog. So interesting. Why are we surprised, right? Whoop. This is The Soul's Journey by James Van Praagh. I love James. He's a true healer. So we're going to pull a card for this up and coming week. Envy. Ooh, what is going on today? Protection, envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Envy. Okay, it says, you must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the south path of a soul path, south, it's a little dark in here today, of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone in a different journey, but to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice because only you know what is in your best interests. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Interesting. All right, we're going to a very old deck, Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. Such a shame that these decks aren't available anymore unless you find a used one somewhere. All right. Meditation. She's taking a little break, a little time out, a little meditation here. I love these because these are so simple. So simple. It says, manifestation is very important for you right now. Enjoy practicing it often. A quiet mind hears the voice of the angels more easily. This card is your angel's ways of asking you to quiet your mind so they may communicate loud and clear. Focus. First thing is in the morning. Spend at least 5 minutes with your eyes closed and breathe deeply 4 times. Yeah, the morning is great. I love how they said 5 minutes. Yeah, you don't realize what that can do for you. And your angels, ask your angels a question and then listen for the answer. It says you don't have to strain them. If you choose the answer, it will elude you. It says, tell yourself that receiving angels' communication is nurturing for you and that it's actually an everyday experience. The more you relax your mind, the easier it is for you to hear the answer. Isn't that the truth? So, very interesting, these cards today. So we might have a little bit of a ego this week, trying to get in our way with things, because there's a lot of things, it looks like, that are going to come up. Art Through the Eyes of the Soul Oracle by Cheryl Yunbrook Rose. These are Celtic. Love these. Whoops. One final one for the week. Oh, nice. Sacred Journey Pilgrimage. And she's Sarah in Avalon. Look at how beautiful. Avalon, of course, is a wonderful mystical place that is in England, that at the top of St. Michael's Tour, you're able to go into the inner realms to go to Avalon. Avalon was once, people think it was just made up, but it wasn't. It was a real place. All right. All right. Detach from all that is familiar. Be open to transformation. On pilgrimage, you live outside time. Oh, I love that. Moving through space, you shake off all bonds and a sense of freedom that takes their place. You travel through the landscape knowing you will forever be changed by this journey. Such a place is the Isle of Avalon, where the painting is set. Mary Magdalene's daughter Sarah stands on top of Weary Hill with Glastonbury Tor in the background. Joseph of Arimathea had landed there with his companions. It says, a staff was planted in the ground, which grew into the holy thorn tree. Sarah is holding a blooming branch of the North African species. It says, a boat sits in the marshland at the Tor. The Tor is still a natural temple without a tower on top of it. The labyrinth carved track leading to the summit is a path of initiation. Under the Tor is the entrance to Anwen. In Celtic mysticism, this is the home of Gwyn ap Nudd in the fairy realm. Wow. Well, quite a week. Remember, put your protection up. We don't have to be in a panic about it, but put your protection up. Then surrender whatever's going on. Know you have your own path to follow. Don't get envious of others. Meditate for more answers. And in your in-between lanes, in your inner, in between your meditations in life, allow yourself to go to Avalon. Allow yourselves to imagine underneath this beautiful Tor is a fairyland and connect with them. I hope you have an amazing week. You are prepared. Thank you.